Good morning everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking reading. Firstly, a little apology for yesterday, although it probably doesn't really warrant an apology. But the video cut out halfway and I put it up in two parts. And some people were finding part one and some people were finding part two. I probably should have put part one on the part one. But I didn't, so people thought the video had cut off. So my apologies for that. Hopefully it doesn't do it too often. The system here just has this uncanny ability to just cut out halfway sometimes. All right, let's get into it. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I so enjoy reading your comments, and some of you you are beautiful beyond belief. If you are interested in knowing anything about me regarding readings, life coaching, or attending classes, whatever it is, we have the Hierophant jumping out here. Everything is in the box below. If you would like to join me over on Facebook at the Aussie Goddess, then you can keep up with everything on my Facebook page. It's just been so busy lately. I keep thinking I just don't have enough time to do what I want to do. Trying to fit a relationship into my life has been extremely challenging after being single for so many years. So it has been a little bit taking up a bit more time. So I have to make room for someone in my life. All right, and because of that, I may be just a little slow on the uptake, but I'll get there, I promise. Routine. All right. I think that's probably all I've got to say today. If I miss anything, I'll come up with it halfway through. All right, let's see where we're going here. We're going to use the Wizard's Tarot for your reading. I just quickly want to say, I know a few of you have sent me Christmas presents, which I haven't yet received. If you haven't heard from me, it's because I haven't received them yet. And I'll let you know when I do receive them. But I've still got quite a lot of stuff that's not come from before Christmas. So we're still catching up on our mail here. I think COVID's still dragged it back after those couple of months of lockdown. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. Oh, in saying that, I hope everybody received the cards that I sent out, because I've heard back from most of you, but there was a couple of people I didn't hear back from. So if you've received the cards, could you let me know? Especially, I think, in the States, although there may be one in England as well, or somewhere around there. All right, so we got the Four of Cups coming through. So the Four of Cups is a card that talks about boredom. It talks about being dissatisfied with what you're being offered, or, not really being happy with something that you're being offered here. Sometimes that could be a relationship, perhaps not cutting it for you. But something here that you're not happy with, or sorry, my spirit guides are saying stupid things. This is sort of like being... feeling like you're not getting what you want. Let's just sit with that. All right, so the universe here, Spirit is saying to you, you need to go back to the drawing board. There seems to be something here that perhaps you need to think out, is it right for you? There is meditation here, which means that there is some sort of like taking a step back. If you're not getting what you want at the moment and you feel a level of dissatisfaction, don't push at it. Don't keep trying to improve it. Don't keep pushing, working at it. Just always when that happens, step back. Don't overthink it. Step back, do some meditation. Allow yourself to sit comfortably with yourself. Okay. Because I think, so something's coming. Just saw the Tower. Okay. So there's this energy here that you're not getting what you want. It could be in terms of relationship, could be in terms of job, it could be just in terms of life. You may be sort of spinning your wheels at the moment. Now, sometimes when we're in that energy, we tend to push harder. We go at things harder. I'm not getting it, so we try harder, we try harder, we try harder. And what the universe is saying to you here is when you're feeling that energy of of resistance, not getting what you want, it's because you're not where you want. It's because you're not in the place you need to be. So what you need to do then is go back to the drawing board, take time out, rest, relax, have a good think about what you want, and then approach it again. Don't push at it, because the more you push at this, you'll get resistance. And this is what's happening here with the Tower. Sometimes we need to do this healing to get to the next phase. Sometimes we need to sort of give ourselves a little bit more of an awakening, or a little bit of a wake-up call. So it's like I always say, you know, when you're being shown something by the universe more than once, if the universe keeps showing you something and you're not listening, then you get the stick thrown at you. So there's some sort of disruption coming in here because something's been trying to change and you're not allowing the change to come. You're resisting the universe. So we have here the Emperor, and behind the Emperor we have the Seven of Swords. Wow, okay, so somebody's really closed down here to spiritual messages. Somebody's not, I feel that should be in reverse. Somebody's not standing in their power here. Somebody is resisting things that the universe is showing them. So it's almost like somebody has a sense of knowing here why they're not receiving what they want. Why is it not happening? Why is this not moving in my direction? Why am I not getting what I want here? And I feel really strongly that it's because you're not stepping back and allowing the universe to do the work. And you probably have had lots of messages coming through, but it's like you're in denial here. There's a strong sense of denial. Why? Because there's some sort of healing you need to do. You're not standing in your power here. You're not allowing yourself to make the changes that you need to make. I'll give you an example. Say this here is, we'll take a relationship. You want to meet someone, and the more you try, the more resistance you get. So it's like nothing seems to be happening. So instead of pushing yourself harder and trying to find someone because you want to be in a relationship or because you want to date or whatever else, you keep pushing. And the universe is saying, don't do that. Don't resist. Step back and allow us to bring you what you need. But I feel like here, it's like you're still pushing, even though the universe has told you that. And now, because of that, something is changing because you're not in your power. And the universe wants you to be in this power. They want you to accept your destiny, your future, the way things should unravel for you. But you are still in this energy of self-denial. Okay, good. Nice card to see there. So you're about to close out this cycle. So it may be a sort of a personality thing with you. Maybe you're just not used to trusting the universe. Maybe the closing out of a cycle is, you know, sort of taking the time out to realize that maybe you are investing too much energy into something that isn't returning something to you. Little epiphany moment there. But sometimes, yes, sometimes you have to just give up that. You're fighting the universe. That's all I can say. All right, let's see where we're going. All right, 10 of Cups coming through. So this is a lot of joy and happiness. So I guess what the universe is saying here is that if you learn to work with them rather than pushing yourself up against them, then you have many rewards to gain from that. But the idea of control for human beings is just something we seem to think we need to do. We push harder, we fight against the grain. And you don't need to control. It's already there for you. It's already written in your destiny. You just have to give up the fight. All right, this theme has been coming through a little bit lately. All right, so we have the Four of Wands here. For some of you, this is definitely like marriage energy here. So you may be trying to get someone to go into a long-term commitment with you. You may be looking for someone that you can build a future with. This is very serious energy, Four of Wands, King of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants something for the long haul. So it's sort of like maybe this is your Maybe this is your bent. This is what you want. But I feel like here you're not going to get the Ten of Pentacles unless you tune into your intuition. Because the High Priestess tells of secrets. She says, we all know the answers up here. You may not be privy to them, but we know what's happening. We know what's happening down there in the 5D. But maybe you're not listening to your intuition. Maybe you're disregarding this energy. But something here is telling me that you're fighting what you already know. All right. We have the Hierophant coming out again. This is very marriagey, this energy here. Look, Ace of Pentacles coming through. Very marriagey, very long-term commitment here. Nine of Pentacles coming through. Six of Cups. Okay. It's really funny. I'm sitting on a funny angle here. And I'm like, I don't know why I've got the cards right over there. Good for my waistline, I guess, isn't it? All right, and we have the Page of Swords. Something is about to happen here. The universe, sometimes when you are struggling with trying to understand, I'm completely out of whack. Sometimes when you're struggling, trying to understand why things happen a certain way, the universe will give you a sign if you ask for it, or if you're aware, or if you're tuned into it. And that's always a good thing to do if you're unsure. Ask the universe for a sign. Sometimes it's really, really obvious. Other times it might be quite subtle, but they will let you know. So what I see here is somebody has been really looking for stability, whether that's in a relationship, whether it's in work. I don't have a lot of pentacles here, but I feel like for some of you this may be to do with a business or a work opportunity. But I feel like you're driving yourself mad here, trying to push for something when it's already coming. And I do have a lot of cards. I have the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant. It's all about stability here. So let's get it down to nuts and bolts. Some of you don't feel stable in your own lives, perhaps because you're not working, perhaps you've been looking for a job, perhaps you're looking for a relationship, perhaps a business isn't taking off. Whatever this is for you, instead of pushing against it, learn to sit back and allow it. That doesn't mean you don't go about your normal business. You still go about your normal business because you have to create with the universe. But don't push for results. So, for example, if you are looking for a job and you've put applications out for the jobs you like and you're not getting any results with that, and then you start applying for jobs that you don't like, you start applying for everything, everything that whether you know it or not, you just start applying for everything out of desperation. That's the sort of energy that says you're trying to control something. What you do is you put out there what you want and you manifest what you want by sitting back and allowing the universe to bring it to you. The more you get into your head, the more you try to control, the more it seems to slow down results. So I feel like here something is about to happen, and I feel the universe here is going to show you that this is how it works. I feel like for some of you I'm talking to, though, it is about a long-term commitment or a relationship here. There is some sort of change coming, and this is within you here, because I have the Six of Cups and the Death card, and what that says to me is there is some sort of energy of some past knowledge being brought through to you, and sometimes this can be an epiphany, sometimes it can be somebody showing you something, sometimes it's just the universe showing you that they are connected to you. But something here is about to show its face with this Page of Swords, Two of Wands. You've got somebody already, and there's the Judgment card. You've got somebody already working on this for you. There we go. Full leap of faith. So there's sort of this energy here of the universe already plotting a pathway for you here. I feel like for some of you, this is someone here who's already got you marked for either a job, a relationship, whatever it is. Somebody's already got their eye on you here, which means that they are going to come forward, or you're going to have some sort of communication from this person very shortly. So it could be just as simple as getting a date with someone. It could be somebody ringing you because they've headhunted you perhaps on some sort of platform you're on. But there is a door opening here with this Two of Wands, and it is giving you another opportunity to jump in and take a leap of faith. Because I do see the Judgment card coming through. You may even have a choice in the direction you want to go with this Two of Wands. Now, I know that sometimes we can be so frantically trying to put something, right in our lives, or move something forward, or see results. But often when we give up the fight and we allow that to happen, the universe will plonk 2 or 3 things in your lap. I can remember one time being so desperate to find a job when I was living in Queensland. And I remember applying for many jobs, and I went for many interviews, and I just couldn't score anything. And then I finally followed one of those jobs up and said, "Where is it going?" And the woman said, "Sit tight. We've made a decision. We're just waiting for the red tape, the background stuff to come through." Anyway, so I remember taking that job when it was offered to me. I thought, great, I finally got a job, took that job. And that following week, I was offered 5 other jobs. And then I was unsure of what I wanted to do, but I'd already accepted the first one. So I stayed with the one I'd accepted. But it's sort of like the universe, because I was pushing so hard, the universe wasn't able to really do what it needed to do. So there is a point where you've got to sit back and just allow the universe to bring you what is meant for you on your path. You don't need to push for it. All right, let's have a look. We'll do a Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, I think. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to you this morning. Oops. Don't be so stubborn. There it is, the resting tree. Wow, that is perfect. All right, card 22. This is about stillness and patience. So whatever you're waiting for here, it is coming. And you may feel a bit bored with things at the moment, but it is coming. The resting tree is a sign for you to stop focusing and planning and be at peace in the moment. This is the representative of non-action and relaxation. Patience is the key to being with this ally. The resting tree asks you to slow down, sit back and watch the roses bloom and the birds feed in the meadow. This isn't the time to forge ahead in any way. You may not be taking enough breaks, so you're invited to be still and contemplate your good fortune, even if it means blessing the chaos in your life. This is a sign to allow everything to fall away except the stillness of the moment. It's like living within the spaces between breaths. Wow, that's exactly what I say with meditation. When the resting tree appears, it signals that you've done all you can for now, and it's time to unwind and allow your story to unfold of its own accord. You've earned the right to rest and relax. Amazing ideas will come if you do. Remember the ancient saying, we do without doing and everything gets done. I love that. We do without doing and everything gets done. I'll leave you with that. Have a great day.